Grand risings, my darlings. How are we all doing today? I hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. We're back to fortune telling, but sober this time. I wasn't sober yesterday. Who needs to be sober while they tell people's fortunes? Not me. So how is everyone doing? I hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. Christ, I didn't know I could do that. Hi, hey, hi. Do. So, it is donation. Oh, that's freebie. Wait, donation. There we go. It is donation day. The only reason why is because I'm going out with a friend later. So it's just easier to end a donation-based stream. It is much easier. So how is everyone doing today? We are doing fortune telling and tarot readings. We're using many different things. I don't actually know the name of this deck I'm using. I don't actually know if I've got the box for this deck anymore. Is that it? Yeah. This is the box we're using. That's the tarot deck. Le Carte del Fortuna. That is the name. How is everyone doing? Everything is donation basis live, including yes or no's. That can be through gifts if you want to, or that can be through actual readings. There will be a YouTube video coming out tomorrow because I have some new decks. So yeah. Don't forget to leave a follow, like, and share if you do enjoy these lives. It really does help out because it means I get pushed out there more, and it also means you get to see me more. So don't forget to turn bell notifications on as well. I've been reading professionally for 3 years. I've been reading fortunes for 4. I have. I do this literally every single day. Hello, my darling. How are you? But yeah, I literally read fortunes every single day. Maybe not always online, but I read them every day. What are the new decks? Do excuse one's pronunciation. I am not Italian. So when I tell you the names, don't judge. But they are Italian decks. You also know by now they are my favourite sort of decks. Very good, thank you. So the first deck is Del Black Tarot cards, multicolored. So that's the first deck. I don't actually think I can come any closer, but that's the first deck. Hello, miss. You're glowing? Oh, I'm glad I'm glowing. I'm glad I'm glowing. The next deck, which is arriving tomorrow, is my Napolisian decks again, because I need them. Mine's, like, knackered. Then I bought the Tarot Triumph of the Kingdom by Sicily, of Kingdom of Sicily by Paolo Asora. Traditional tarot deck for complete fortunately for beginners and advanced. That's those ones. Hello, Rainforest. Hello, Sagil. I am then getting more Napoline's cards. They've come. They're coming. Yes! We get to read these today, or tomorrow, when I collect them. I then bought the Dal Negro Tarocco Egyptian Enoli Gavat deck, which I've been looking forward to, so we've got those as well. As far as I'm concerned, that's all, apart from some duplicates that I bought because I need to turn them into 22 cards. Any yes/no's for donation? Yes. Yes. Donation lives are not free. But for example, a yes or no doesn't need to be anything specific. So, for example, in my paid lives, I would say for a yes or no, just £1 to £2, £1 to £3 for 1 to 3 cards, and you also get an answer in why it's a yes or why it's a no. Again, blame the people that took advantage. That's what I always say. Okay, and plus, technically, I shouldn't be giving my time up for free. Technically, I should be getting paid for it. Thank you for the heart, mate. But I still do freebie lives as well. But I mean, for example, we've been live 5 minutes and I've only got 18 likes on TikTok when liking is free. So there's my point. Is I'm not getting anything for my energy that I give you guys. So I took the free yes and no's away because no one gave energy back. So no one did the energy exchange. So I just took it away. Not no one. Some of my loyal people gave me the energy back. But there are just some people that join the lives, get the yes or no, no hello, how are you? It's just yes or no, done, bye. No thank you, no nothing. So in the end, I went, you know what? We take it away. We take it away because I'm not. I mean, at the end of the day, it's my business. I charge. So I shouldn't really be doing it free. I really shouldn't be doing freebie lives at all because it is my business. But I still have that niceness. Who is a new customer? That's a new update. I am confused. Well, that has confused me. I don't understand that. I'll just ignore that because that's confused me now. I'll look at that later. Michelle, what would you like your reading on, my darling? I've just had the most confusing stripe thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's Kofi! Oh, thank you, my darling. Sorry. I've only ever had a PayPal through Kofi before. I've never had anyone pay through Stripe on Kofi. Thank you, my darling. Sorry. The way it looks is just so different to what the PayPal one looks like. It just went new customer. And I was there like, what? Is this a new update I don't know about? Sorry. I'm still getting used to Kofi. Y'all have to give me a chance. I just thought it's a new way for people to pay as well. But it is a confusing app for me. So I was just there like, what the fuck? I'm so sorry. So, you was meant to see Anthony this afternoon, but he cancelled, that's right. Is he friend zoning you? Let's see. I wouldn't really say he's friend zoning you at this moment, my darling. I would say that he is looking at you, trying to understand you. I feel like he did have a genuine reason in why he needed to cancel, my darling. I don't think it was an easy choice to make. I really feel like he had no choice. Okay. So what I would say here is no, it's not a negative. It's not on purpose. It's just he had no choice but to do it. Okay, my darling. Let's have a look at the energy and thoughts and feelings towards Temmie. Let's see. I wouldn't really say they're positive. The baby does have a play in this. I feel like he is definitely trying to move on, but I feel like she's really using the baby card, and I feel like right now he is in a little bit of a predicament, I would say. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is a little bit held back. I feel like he is trying to come forwards to you, though. Okay, my darling. So although he's going through the predicament at the moment, I feel like he will get that. I feel like he will make the correct choice towards you as well. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he really is trying to open himself up. I would just say he is really going through the struggle at the moment, and this is not an easy choice for him. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he is really trying to play the game fairly, but I don't think he's been dealt a fair hand at the moment. So I would say this is where the struggle is. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he really is trying to come forwards to you. He really is trying to make it easier for you. But everything that is being shown around him right now is just not making his life easier, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's starting to put a little bit of gamble in here, but I'd also say some jealousy because you've got the easier choice here than he does, and I feel like this is where he's finding it hard. I feel like he's trying to be as loyal as he can, my darling, but I feel like there is a struggle in that as well. I feel like everything has just been placed against him, and he's not enjoying this at all. I feel like there's a lot of jealousy here as well, my darling, but I feel like he is definitely coming forward, and I feel like he is watching you at the moment and watching your socials in what is going on, what is happening, okay, my darling? Hope that helps. You're very welcome, my darling. I haven't used these cards in for ages, but I just felt like I had to. Of course you can, Serene. Just give me 1 minute. Remind me, because I will forget. So remind me, my darling. Unless I get a notification of a payment, I do forget because the notifications are my reminders. So please remind me if I do forget. So I've got to do this Ko-fi thing. Give me 1 second. Payments and orders. Thank you for the £22 donation. View details. So no details are given to it, that's right. What would you like reading on, Boo? Atlas, what would you like your reading on? Would it be possible to do an Arcana one? We can do an Arcana one, of course you can. Let me just find the box that I have for this deck. Give me 1 second. I know exactly what there is. That's all right, my darling. Have a fabulous work thingamabobby. So, thank you, my darling. So, let me get an Arcana. Let's go for that one. Oh, yeah, let's go for that one. That's Arcana enough. Oh, I picked out my favourite Arcana deck, which is this one. That was lucky of me. So, Atlas, you would like a general, is that correct? It's my favourite Arcana one, it is, my darling, so I would say that's lucky. I don't use Discord to link up with with people, my darling. That is not my vibe here. Okay, so there's no point in asking me for Discord. So, let's have a look at what we get. Let's see. My darling, straight off the bat, money is your problem. Okay, money in your brain is your problem, my darling. Okay, you're not using your brain enough. I feel like you are very controlling of what you need to do, but sometimes it's actually trying to get to it. It's your procrastination side of things. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to stop the procrastination. Okay, my darling. Hello, Lucy Lou. I feel like there's a little bit of depression coming through here as well, my darling. So we do need to be watchful of the depression, okay? Watchful in where it's going, my darling. At the same time, I feel like there is a strong soul inside of you, but you just need to learn to use it a little bit more. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to open that mind a little. Your mind is very closed, very small. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like you need to become a lot more open, okay? Let's look at health. That's your general. Let's look at your general health now. Health-wise, my darling, is I feel like that is becoming better for you as well, my darling, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, sweetie pie, is I feel like it is going to stay positive till around about next summer. But at the same time, what I'd also say here is I feel like it's going to become stronger. I feel like your strong will helps you with your health. I also feel like there is going to be something around your lungs, whereas the struggle is mainly going to be, my darling, okay? I feel as you get older, I feel arthritis in your right knee and arthritis in your left ankle are going to be playing up the most. I feel like you'll definitely have some problems with your wrist as well, my darling, okay? What I would also say here as well for you, my sweet, is I feel like death day will be round about the 31st of October. Round about in your 96th year. Okay, my darling, so you do have quite a while. At the same time, what I'd also say here is I feel like you need to watch your friends as well, because I feel like they're going to help you out as you get older as well, my darling. What I would say here is watch how you communicate with people, though. Okay, watch how you communicate with people, okay, boo? Hope that makes sense. Let me know. Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Tracy, for the tip. It's not going to be bad. You know, you get like different stages of arthritis, my darling. You're not going to be at the top stage where you can't do anything, but you'll see it and feel it when it gets cold, okay, boo? So it's not going to be something where it's going to like determine your whole life, what happens in your whole life for the rest of your life, okay, boo? Oh, it says, Bo says, darling, 6 times in a sentence. I know. I'm awful at it. I never used to. And I started saying it, and it stopped me from saying okay so much. Now I can't stop saying darling so much. But I normally say it because I can't remember people's names. I'm awful at it. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I'm awful at knowing people's names. I always forget. So what I always say is my darling, my dear, my sweetheart, bless your heart, that sort of thing. I'm also very British, so darling is one of the main things I use, or dearest. But you know when I'm going to insult you if I go bless your heart. And you should know that that's never going to be a good thing if I go bless your heart. Because that's normally me getting you ready for an insult. But yeah, does that make sense, my darling? Or do you have any other questions that you would like to go on with the major arcana? Brilliant. Yeah, smoking and vaping is going to be a hard one to quit, my darling. I was fortunate enough that I can't get addicted to smoking or vaping. Because I used to vape and I literally could not get addicted. So I was lucky. But my friend, he got addicted. And he's managed to stop. I don't help though, because I do keep every time we go past a vape store, I do go to him. Do you want to pop in and get a vape? Literally. What do I mean? I can't get addicted. You could give me a vape and I could do it for like there and then drop it and not need it again. Literally, I vaped what? Um, Hello Queen. It was about what last year, 4 times. Heavily. I did puff it quite a lot and took in quite big puffs. Um, and I put it down and said I'm not doing it again. No, I've never done it again. Never vaped again. It just does not. It sends me high. I love the high feeling because of the nicotine. But it doesn't. It just. I don't get how people get addicted to it. I mean, it tastes good. Don't get me wrong. But I've smoked as well before. And I did that twice and just put it down, never did it again. It just doesn't do anything for me. Literally. Did you have a good day yesterday? I did. I had 8 shots in total yesterday. I'm having more tonight. Hello, darling. Every single one of my mates do it, and my girl does it. I feel left out, but I've never. Don't try it. Just because you feel left out, don't feel left out, my darling. At the end of the day, they're wrecking my lungs. I mean, I'm asthmatic. I could have killed myself doing it by accident, not even trying to. I was just doing it for social reasons. But my life could have literally ended. One puff done wrong, and I would have been on that floor having an asthma attack, and I would have just, I wouldn't be here. And I did it due to stress at college. So no, don't. That's peer pressure, my darling. They're not a true friend if they peer pressure you into trying to do something, especially if you don't want to do it in the first place. It's not something that's fun. It's not something that's quite. At the end of the day, you're destroying your own body. You are literally destroying your lungs, and people have collapsed. Their lungs have collapsed due to it. You don't get the hype. There is no hype. People do it because they're addicted. They used to do it to stop smoking, and now they do it because they're addicted to it. I mean, my cousin does it. Both my cousins, one of them smokes, but both my cousins vape. And I'm just there like, okay. But no, you can give me a vape and I'll do it, and you can give me a vape and I won't. Yeah, if you're going to stop smoking, don't even try vapes. They don't work. Just Literally just stop. Just go cold turkey. Just go 3, 2, 1, no more smoking. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. And then you won't smoke again. You just gotta have the willpower. Drinking, I can't. That I am. So I said once all the alcohol goes out my garage, so once I've finished all my alcohol, I said I'm not drinking again. I mean, yesterday I drank 8 shots. Casually. And I'm going to have another, I'm going to probably have 6 tonight. I will. And probably 6 tomorrow. And then 6 Sunday, because it's a celebratory weekend. And it doesn't do anything to me. Literally, I can get tipsy, but I can't get drunk. You can get me tipsy, but you cannot get me drunk. A couple of, what's it called? New Year's ago. I was at a friend's house and I drank a bottle of vodka, a bottle of gin, WKD, and that's what got me drunk. I drank 2 bottles and a WKD. Went outside and I couldn't walk. I was literally dead weight. Next morning, got up, no hangover. I just got up, like nothing had happened. And apparently I was sick. And then I don't remember that, but I don't actually remember the evening either, so I don't really know what I did or what I said, but never again. So, Sarani, or Serene even, are you here, my darling? Thank you for the auto. But yeah, you're 18, Jesus. I'm 21. I turned 21 yesterday. But no, don't get into drinking, don't get into smoking, and don't get into vaping, it does nothing. Literally. Yeah, that's why I asked you, if you had any more questions for the reading, my darling. Because I had nothing else to say, so that's why I asked you have any other, questions. You guys are so young. I'm young in age, old in soul. You got very distracted on the vape. Lol. Your friend spends his whole wage on vaping. He needs to go to an addiction place to help him. Atlas, do you have any other questions, my darling, or do you or is that it? Okay, love life side of things. Let me just quickly get 22 cards. I won't be a second, Sirani. Or Serene even. I can't be asked to get the other deck out, so give me one. Whoever's just sent me payment, thank you. I can't see it for a second because my cards are covering my phone. But no, not as bad as some of my friends are drinking. They are alcoholics. But the best thing to do is just go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Literally. He comes to college with 350 bottles of vape juice. Jesus. Mil bottles of vape juice and starts making potions in class. Oh my lord. Good lord. What are you in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship, Atlas? Well, you're on the list here. I don't know yet. Give me one sec, boo. Thank you, Queen. In a relationship, is it male or female, my darling? Yeah, so he got vape juice in his Red Bull. Jesus Christ. Female, brilliant. What I would say here is I feel like the relationship is going to keep going up, my darling. And I feel like it is going to be a good relationship. I don't actually see a negative with it. I just see positivity. What I would say here is I would say be careful. Okay, don't wreck the relationship. Don't be stupid inside of it because I feel like that is something that you're going to do. I don't see any third parties. What I would say here is I feel like you need to use your brain a little bit more in the relationship. Work on the communication. I feel like the communication is like the worst part of the relationship. I feel like that's where you struggle. So what I would say here is definitely work on your relationship communication, okay, my darling? At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like it's your judgment. I don't think that they're ever going to cheat on you at all, my darling. What I would say is I don't see them being your long-term person, though. Okay, I see that you'll be with them for a few years, but I see someone else better coming forth for you, my darling. Okay, someone that's going to be better and wiser for you as well, my sweetie. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I see that there is a chance to have about 1 to 2 kids if you would like them. Okay, my darling? Is that okay? You're very welcome, my darling. Does that all make sense? Brilliant. Thank you for the autumns. Is there a line? There is. This is donation based, my darling. Freebies on Mondays. So, so A's energy towards you. Let's have a look at A's energy towards you, my darling. Let's have a look at A's energy towards you. I would say that it's almost positive, but he's trying to walk away from people that he doesn't see as family anymore. Okay, so I feel like you're still safe. I feel like he is going to stick with you, but I really do feel like he is removing himself from unnecessary people, or people that do not serve a purpose anymore towards him. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's really trying to understand himself. He's almost going through memories as well, my darling. Okay, so past memories. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to become more open with you as well, my sweet, okay? More by your side and more with you. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like I don't feel like there's any third parties. I feel like there is going to be a slight bit of pain with the love, though, okay, my darling, where he might just drift off for a little bit, okay? Might just drift off for a little bit, but that's just getting on with mental health, okay, my darling? Hello, Sage. I feel like he is definitely drifting off from his business partner, but I feel like he needs to, my darling. I don't think the business partner is helping him out. If anything, I feel like the business partner is holding him back. So I do feel like it is a positive that he is moving on from them. Okay, my darling. What I would also say here, this as well, my darling, is this is going to give him more time with you, because he'll be coming to you for advice and help, my darling. So what I would say here is I don't see that being a problem, because I see it actually being more beneficial towards you and for you. What I would also say here is I feel like that is going to open up more doors for you, and that is going to be meaning that you get to control the relationship as well a little bit more. Okay. I feel like he's definitely going to be by your side a lot more as well. Okay. So I do feel like he's still coming your way, my dear. What I'd also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's going to stab you in the back less and actually be by your side a lot more. I feel like he has a lot of choices to make, but these choices aren't going to be too hard. And I feel like he's going to be with you. I just feel like you need to rest a little bit more and stop worrying, okay, my darling? Does that make sense? Brilliant. When do I feel he might reach out? Let's see. In about 2 days. Yeah, about 2 days, my darling. Okay. Oh, it's fish and chips tonight. Can't wait. You're welcome, my darling. Got 15 minutes left of your bank, my darling. Right, give me 1 sec. I'm a little hungry. Give me 1 second. Lila, you can't eat any of this. No. Cheeky little dog. No, down, down, down. It's chocolate. Down. Down. Good girl. Right, let's see who's next. Who made you angry that you got turned on? No. That is not good. Rob Tracy? Rob Tracy? Sent your question via Cash App. Oh, Lord. Via Cash App. I don't think I have a Cash App one. I've got Tracy and I've got Atlas. They're on Ko-fi. No, check I'll buy me a coffee. That might have a Cash App. I don't have a Cash App tier, so I don't know how you've sent me a Cash App. I've got Ko-fi, which takes Cash App. But I don't have anything from you, Tia. Sorry, boo. Oh, Riley, do I have Tia, and then it's Queen? Tia, then it's Queen. Thanks for helping me. PayPal. Oh, okay. And so I don't have cash out. I got my hair done a couple of days ago. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the autumns. So, hello, Ian. Okay. Okay, let's have a look, my darling. Let's look to you. I feel like his head is all over the place, so I don't think that he's telling the truth, my darling. Okay, I feel like he's going through a bit of a struggle right now with his mental health. So what I would say is whatever's coming out that gob of his just is not completely truthful. Okay, I would say some of it could be a lot better. And that as of right now, I feel like it's just not mentally right. So I feel like that's why he might be all over the place with the dynamic sort of shite. Okay. What I would also say here, my darling, is I feel like he's trying to understand himself. So I feel like he's trying to come forth to sort of understand it, and explain himself. Okay, my darling. But what I would say here is there's going to be a struggle in that. There's going to be a struggle in that, my darling. Okay, I feel like it is going to get easier though, okay, boo? What I would also say here is I feel like he is still planning to come forwards towards you and to fix with you. I don't feel like he wants to mess this up with you. I feel like he knows that he needs you, and I feel like he knows that he wants you, so I feel like he's definitely going to come for you. What I would also say here as well, my darlings, I feel like he definitely does regret what he's just said, and that he will try and work it out with you. I also feel like he's going to come back, although it feels like he's walking away at the moment. I feel like he's definitely going to come back, my darling. Okay, I feel like he just needs to regain control. Okay, boo, does that make sense? Oh, I love a bit of fudge. Who doesn't love fudge? Love fudge. Yeah, hope that makes sense, boo. Hello, RJ. Yeah, so we managed to hit 21,000 before my birthday, which was nice. We're now trying to get 25,000 before Christmas. And at some point in my life on TikTok, a TikTok universe, which is going to be a nightmare to get. It was my birthday yesterday, my darling. It was my birthday yesterday. Is there someone else right now he's dealing with? I don't feel like there is anyone else that he is dealing with at this moment in time, my darling. Um, I feel like it is all down to his mental health. I feel literally it's his mental health that is playing up at this moment. Okay, boo. I don't think it is anyone else. That's all right, RJ. Thank you, boo. No, I'm on the 9th of October, I am. I'm a 9th of October, baby. Thank you, dear. Don't be sorry, my darling. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Oh, I did. 8 shots later, I did. I was playing darts on 6 shots, and then I had... No, I was playing... Yeah, darts on 6 shots. I had 10 shots yesterday. Whoops. Is his mental health because he's calling for you? Because he's falling for you and scared. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, I feel like he is falling for you, my darling. And I feel like he doesn't understand it, and I feel like he is scared, my darling. Okay. You're so caught up with mum getting out of hospital. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry, my darling. Family comes first. Family comes first, my dear. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right, I hope that made sense to you. I am going to have to go on to the next person, though, now, my darling. Oh, thank you, RJ. Thank you, babe. You're welcome, my darling. Right, do I have Queen? Queen. Queen. If you are at a crossroads. Hello, Queen. How are you? I really should stop eating these chocolates. I've not even had dinner yet. Then again, I've not had lunch, so they are my lunch. Okay, let's see. Let's see, boo. What I would say here is I don't feel like he meant what he said, my darling. Okay, I feel like he does want a relationship with you. I just feel like just not at this time. I feel like he's used the wrong words. So what I would say here is that he definitely does want a relationship with you. It's just not at this point in moment. Okay. Hello, Emperor. I would say that he's just figuring himself out at the end of the day, my darling. He's not quite figured it out. He doesn't really know what's going on at this moment. So what I would say here is that is trying to figure out everything. At the same time, I feel like he does want a friendship with you, most definitely. Okay. But I feel like he's just got to hold back for a second. How does it feel to be 21? Good. At least I'm not as old as you, Emperor. Being in my hundreds. My darling. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he does want to make it work with you. Okay. I would just say he's got to find his way at the moment. I feel once he finds his way and learns his lessons, he'll be with you. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? And if anyone's wondering how old Emperor is, he's at the age of where you can retire. He just can't afford to retire. No, I haven't ordered my walking stick. I ordered it for you, my darling, and a wheelchair just to help you get through life. You're 81. I was thinking more of the 100, sort of age. RJ, you're not 53. Good lord, no, you're younger than Emperor. You're at least in your 30s, RJ. Emperor's in his 60s. 60s or 70s. You're welcome, Emperor. In my dreams, you don't want to know what's in my dreams. Hello, Josh. I did thank you, my darling. I did. Where's the birthday cake? In my kitchen and stomach. Bit of both. Good. Very funny, RJ. So get you some? No, I don't take orders from my grandpa. If you was my boyfriend, that'd be different. Then yeah, I get you some. But you're not, so no. It's donation based, my darling. It's free beers Monday, okay, boo? But no, people who donate or people who send TikTok universes, I might try and get a cake to you. Okay. Otherwise, nah, no, nada. Silencio. People always say you look years younger. People always say I look years older. Hun, how are you going to sing over the chat? Oh, Lord. I'm just going to be watching my chat go, you. At least I get to eat. Oh, what's this? Double decker. Ah, shit. I don't know what my chat has turned into. Thanks, Emperor. Thanks, Boo. Adding the old bit. Less of the old. Please. Less of the old, my darling. RJ, you know the man holding its belly? You're either calling me fat with that, or you're saying I'm pregnant. I already know I'm fat. It's a food baby. Let's get pissed now. I had 8 or 10 shots last night. I'm gonna have another 6 tonight, probably. And probably another 6 tomorrow night. And probably another 6 Sunday. What a rose for you tonight. Oh, nice. Thank you for the donut. You wouldn't start to like 20 shots, Jesus. I mean, if you're buying the shot, sure, I'll drink more. But I can't afford like more than 8 shots, 8 or 10 shots, Jesus. Sarah, you sent £3 donation, my darling. What would you like your reading on? Did I see the what? Fortnite. No, I haven't. There's Scooby Doo. Oh, nice. Then again, I've not been on the Xbox for ages. Is this on Fortnite? Thank you, Queen. Oh, it's on COD? Oh, it's on Fortnite? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. If it's COD, yeah, I'll do it. If it's COD, I'll do it. RJ, clearly I'm Scottish then, as I could drink you under the table. Yes, Queen, it's fish. That's what the old people call it. Us young people call it Call of Duty. Just saying. Just saying. So, what do I see happening for us over the next 2 weeks? Will we see each other and have fun? Let's see. It's called oil. I'm showing you age. Thank you for all the shares, my darling. Right, let's see what you get, Queen. Let's see what you get. Thank you for the FYPs. Don't forget to keep spamming FYP, my darlings. We want to get in the FYP. Right, let's have a look at what we get. Right, I definitely feel like you will be seeing each other, my darling. Okay. I would say you wouldn't be left a virgin, but we all know you're not a virgin. Okay, we've got the birth card again. We've got the birth card again, Ace of Wands. What I would say here for you, my darling, is I feel like there's definitely going to be fun time between the both of you, okay? And I feel like there is going to be a new relationship coming between the both of you, but I can tell you now, you'll be clutching your area quite a lot, okay, my darling? I feel like there is going to be some naughty, okay, but I feel like it is going to be fun. I also feel like you will just meet up for some fun as well, like just meet up, okay? And no sex at that point. But there will also be the 18 plus side, okay? What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like it is going to be positive for the both of you, and new beginnings for the both of you as well, my darling. What I'd also say here as well is I feel like it's a bit of a chess game between the both. Okay, so not everything is going to happen because you want it to happen. You've got to choose how everything is going to happen, okay? Does that make sense? Brilliant. You're very welcome, my darling. If you would like a reading, link in bio, it is donation based. Okay, meaning whatever you can donate, you can donate. I suppose that helps build a stronger foundation and bring him closer. Correct. Correct. Not everything is about sex, Queen. Okay. Cool. Can I ask what your mother has first, my darling? I swear to God, TikTok does not stop showing me. Although people can TikTok universes while I'm live. I'm going to delete the app. Vascular dementia. Okay. Okay. Are you sure you want a reading on this? Because this could get very sad. Okay. Hang on. Did you send me photos this morning? Did you send me photos and delete them before I could see them? How dare you? How dare you? You're taking the fun away from my job. Mmm. No, not you, RJ, don't worry. So, RJ, let's have a look. Do I offer free readings? I do, but not today. I offer them on a Monday. Okay, Monday's the only day we do free readings. It is. Tuesday and Wednesday are donation based. Thursday all the way through to Sunday is paid. But I'm doing donations today due to the fact that I'm going out this evening. It's alright, RJ, I owe you this one. Paying for the follow. I owe you this one, my darling. Does that make you hungry? Don't get old then. So RJ, let's see what you get, my darling. RJ. Okay, I don't feel like she's going to get better, my darling. I feel like she is going to get worse, okay? What I would also say here as well, my darling. Okay. Thanks, boo. What I would say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it is only going to get worse. I feel like the medication isn't going to work for long, okay? Your 6-pack showing now. Is it like a Magnus 6-pack? Or Bud Light? Right, send me a picture. I want to see. I want to see. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it is going to go downhill. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it's just going to go. I feel like her memory's going to go quite quickly. I don't think she's going to be around for much longer. Okay. Okay. I feel like it is going to go down quite rapid, my darling, and not in a good way. What I would also say here, though, is I feel like you do have a strong bond, which would suggest that she will be with you through life even when she's not here. Okay. I would say at best 7 months to 2 years. Okay, at best. Okay. At best. Okay, my darling. Hello, Ollie. Annie, I'm not a medium, darling. I'm a psychic. Difference between a medium and psychic, my darling. Please learn. Okay. But yeah, does that make sense, RJ? Does that make sense, Boo? I don't want to go any further. I don't think it'd be wise. Okay. Just miss the subject, if that's okay. But also, a medium, it's alright talks to the dead. I mean, I talk to the dead, I just don't get a choice. It just happens. Yeah, I'll have a look, Ollie. I'll have a look. What I would also say with the medium as well, my darling, is God knows what you've been listening to or watching. Clearly you need to do your research, my darling. You can send the number if you want, Ollie, but we got the devil with that. So I've just sent you my answer. Okay, enough! 1 second. Oh yeah, PD is an absolute charlatan. There we go, I'm back. Sorry. And you're correct, Carlos is coming more closer to me now as I have stepped back. You're so welcome, my darling, you're so welcome. But yeah, PD is an absolute scammer. But yeah, my darling, for the one that called all medium scammers, please do your research into what a medium is. Because you're just making yourself look a bit dumber. You're not making yourself look smart. And that is to whatever her name was. Annie. That is to Annie. Let's have a look how many followers she's got. She's only got 1.3k. So not many. I'm not dressing up for anything, my darling, for Halloween. Oh, yeah. Did I have a nice birthday? I did, my darling, yes. Yes. So, Reza, are you dressed? I'm guessing you're not dressing up then, but you're already in your costume. It's just a thought. Right, let's have a look at the picture you sent me. Reza, you haven't sent me a picture of you being rich. Where's the picture? What do you mean I haven't gotten to answering your question yet? On what, my darling? On what? Dang, that's hot. That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. You are old, yes. Yes. Remember, guys, if you'd like a reading, link in bio. I'm still confused to the person that's just gone. I still haven't answered their question. Like what do you mean? You can't just come into my lives and then spout that and then not tell me. Show them it. Too. I want to keep it to myself. There you go. That's the best way I can show it. My hand doesn't twist that far. That's Reza. See, when I'm not playing COD, then he goes and gets fit. Then when I come back onto COD, he loses the 6-pack. Oh, I need to lose weight. I really do. Did you pay for a reading, my darling? Did you pay for a reading or anything yesterday? Because if not, then I hadn't missed your reading out, my darling. You've been training hard. What for? What for? I don't think I've ever stumbled with my words there before. What have you been training for? If you'd like to know the answer to that question, my darling, link in bio. Hang a minute, aren't you married? Aren't you married? How much was your gift, my darling? To my lunch. Right. Okay. Welcome in, Bible Basher. Thank you, Shannon. So this is to A, the person that calls himself A. Okay. So where's my last words of David? Where's the last words of David? So in the last words of David, it clearly says, the oracle of David, the son of Jesus, the oracle of the man who was raised on high, the anointed of God of Jacob, the sweet palmist of Israel. Let me read that to you again. The oracle of David, the son of Jesus, the oracle of the man who was raised on high, the anointed of God of Jacob, the sweet palmist of Israel. Okay. So that's your David. And then if we go to your other Bible, there shall not be found among you anyone who burns his son or daughter as an offering, anyone who predicts divination, or tells fortunes or interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or a charmer, or a medium, or a necromancer, or one who inquires of the dead. For whoever does these things is an abomination to the Lord, and because of these abominations, the Lord your God is driving them out before you. You shall be blameless before Lord your God, for these nations which you are about to dispose listen to fortune tellers, to diviners. But as for you, the Lord your God has not allowed you to do this. So when you say that, you've still got your David, the son of God, the son of Jesus, your oracle, your palmist of Israel. They call him an oracle and a palmist. And it quite clearly says here, you can't be either of those. But if you're a palmist, you're telling the future. If you're an oracle, you're telling the future. So, I'm sorry, my darling, but you have contradicted yourself. Hello, Shannon. I'm good, thank you. How are you, my darling? How are you, boo? You missed you on here. That's all right, my darling. You're here now. So, let's see. Let's see if you should. I would say yes. I would say continue, my darling. I see no harm in it, and I see no joy being destroyed from it, my darling. I would say that this is a wise idea, my love. What I would also say here is I feel like this is going to help you out a lot more, and I feel like you guys could still work. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like it is still going to open you guys up to a new relationship, new beginnings as well. And I feel like there could be a lot coming towards you. I feel like you just got to learn how to communicate between each other and learn how to allow your feelings to be shown. Okay, my darling, as I do feel that that is what is mostly holding you back more than anything. Okay, my sweet, is the fact that you guys can't really communicate between each other as good or as you need to be. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like this is where you're being held back, my darling. You need to see what is before you, not is what behind you. Okay, my darling, and I feel like you got way too much on your mind. Way too much. And I feel like this could be what is holding you back. Okay? You need to relax a little bit more, my darling, and go forth. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah. But what I would say is you can still fix it, my darling. Can still fix it. If you want to know if they will ask you out, my darling, link in bio. You've not annoyed me, darling. It was the Bible basher that annoyed me. That's the person that annoyed me. That's why I got my Bible out. Love it how a Bagan's got a Bible. I've got 3 Bibles, actually. Think I do need a life. But no, if you want your question answered, it's 500 coins or more if it's through TikTok. If you're paying through money, then it's just whatever you can afford. If it's through TikTok, though, it needs to be 500 coins or more because they take so much. My God, I've got a good ass. Hello, Jill. No, it's not a long list, my darling. Do I have Sarah? Do I have Sarah for reading? Hello, Boo. What would you like your other reading on, Boo? Remember, guys, if you do enjoy these readings, don't forget to leave a review. If you don't know how to leave one, just ask, and I can tell you many ways of leaving one, my darlings. Okay, it really does help me out. Just wanted to ask if you have a spicy time tonight. With yourself or with somebody? Thank you, Jill. With yourself or with somebody? With Rue. Okay. Hello, Purple Star Spiritual, my darling. How are you? I feel like it is unlikely tonight, my darling. Okay. Okay. I feel like it is unlikely tonight to be with Rue. Okay, my darling. There's still a chance, but it's very, very slim. I feel like it's going to be more with yourself, if anything. Okay. Hope that helps, Boo. You meant to put hun. So, Jill. Let's have a look. You're welcome, Purple Star Spiritual. You're welcome. So, Jill. So, to your first question, yes. To your second question, yes. And to your third question, yes, my darling. Okay, so yes to all three. Okay, Boo. Let's have a look at the energy. So yeah, I do still feel like it is a positive energy between the both of you, my darling. Okay. So what I would say here is I would say it would be working out most definitely. I don't see a negativity between the both of you. Okay. Um, what I would say for you is I would just say he's just working on himself at this moment in time. So I would say he's not going to be communicating as such necessarily until he's worked on himself completely. I would say the communication will get better. But I would just say it's going to take a little bit of time, okay, my darling? At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well is I would say it will get easier. I would just say you've got to hold your tongue a little bit with him. Okay, give him a little bit of time to come in the communication, give him a little time to be honest with you. Okay, my darling, and you'll be fine. Okay, my sweetie? You're very welcome. If you want to know the answer to that question, my darling, it is link in bio. It's a donation-based stream today, so anything that you can afford is what you pay. All my freebies will be on Monday. Okay. Oh, no problem, my darling. I'm always here for you. I'm always here for you. And plus, you guys help me buy new tarot cards, so I don't mind being helpful. You guys help me get new cards. You guys help towards my addiction. So I really don't mind. One sec. If you like a reading, link in bios, my darling. Yeah, if y'all would like a reading, link in bio. It is donation based, which means all you have to do is donate what you can afford, and you get a reading. Remember, the more you donate, the more you get. Remember, I am a professional fortune teller / reader, so if you would like your fortune told, just let me know. Okay, remember, if people say fortune telling isn't real, they're either not born with the gift or they just don't believe in it and they want everyone else not to believe in it. Okay? So when people say that it is not for fortune telling, it's because they can't do it and they're jealous. That's what I always say. Okay. That is not what I want. Settings. Default browser. Search engine. Change. I don't want Yahoo. I want Google. Set as default. Thank you. But yeah, link in bio if you'd like a reading. They're donation based. One of the things that I do use is Scopa cards. I use fortune telling cards, gypsy cards, tarot cards, oracle cards, astrology cards, crystal ball, lithomancy, rune. What else do I use? Playing cards. And some other stuff as well. Snack cards. Try things of other things and I can't. I use that many. Do I have Adnan? Do I have Adnan? Hi Jamie, hope you had a good B-day. Thank you, my darling, I have. I did have a good B-day yesterday. Hello, Boo, what would you like your reading on? What would you like your reading on? I am doing readings today, yes, my darling, yes. Will F like you back? Not looking for a relationship. Let's see, will they like you back? I feel like they would like you back, my darling. I feel like they already do, but I feel like they've got stronger feelings than you do for them, my darling. Okay, so what I would say here is although they really like you, they would settle for friendship, but I feel like they want a little bit more than friendship, to be quite frank. I just don't think you're going to be able to deliver it to them, okay, my darling? Because I don't think, because like you said, you're not looking for a relationship, but they sort of are. Okay. I feel like you'll be friends because I feel like they're settled for friendship, but it could go more. Okay, it could go more if you do end up looking for that, okay? But they're happy to settle for friendship. Okay, my darling? Hope that helped. Hope that helps, Boo. You're very welcome. Queen, what would you like your reading on, Boo? Vahira, if you would like a reading, my darling, link in bio. It's donation based, so it's donate what you can. Or you can do it through gifts if you want, but it needs to be 500 gifts or more. The more you donate, the more you get. And sometimes it might be the same length of reading as everyone else, but you get more information said quicker. Anything coming for you now, from now till next week? I would say new offers coming for you in the relationship. So with Rue, okay, my darling. So I feel like he could be offering new stuff in the relationship. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like there's a new opening for you as well. Okay, I feel like you're going to go a little further in your job, my darling. I would say any bullying that's been going on in your job, I feel like that is stopping, my darling. So I don't see that that is going to be going on any longer. Okay. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like you need to relax a little bit more. Okay, I feel like there is going to be a day where you'll be working at home. I don't think you're going to be going in all day. Okay, my darling, you won't be going in all day. Okay, boo. Hope that helps. If you want to know if you'll see them again, my darling, it's donation-based readings. Okay, which is link in bio, or it's 500 coins or more. It is, my darling. Mondays are my freebies. Mondays are my freebies. Today you've done a half day. Oh, nice. Nice. I basically only do half days. Beauty of running your own business. You choose when you want to work. Not the other way around. Unless, of course, people want to book privates, and that's slightly different. That's ever so slightly different. If you'd like to know if they got feelings for you, please read the thing below me where it says donation based. Sometimes I don't know what's the point in putting up a sign. Because it just doesn't get read. Remember, guys, if a tarot reader does have a sign up, please read it because it will give you information that will be helpful towards you. Yeah, link in below if you'd like a reading, my darlings. Remember, if you can afford to gift to a twink that just sits there drinking coffee on stream and you can afford to gift them or tap them for likes, you can definitely do that for a tarot reader. Okay. Do remember that. us tarot readers do see you going and tapping those twinks' lives. So if you can afford to tap someone with no top on, you can afford to tap a tarot reader. It is free, and it is free to share. Okay? It's free to share, free to comment. You don't have to get a reading, you can literally just comment. Talk. Okay? Remember, energy is energy. We will charge for our energy because we don't give energy for free. Okay? The stuff we do is draining, and it does make us tired and knackered. Okay? So if you would like a reading, link in bio. Isn't it funny when I take the free stuff away, people don't want to stay? Isn't that funny? I find it hilarious. As soon as you take all the free stuff away, they're like, I'm gone. They're like, I'm gone, I'm going back to the twinks. I'm going back to tapping on their lives. I'm just there like, okay. Remember, I literally take anything. PayPal, Stripe, Klarna, credit card, debit card, whatever your country uses. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, if you would like a reading, link in bio, my darlings. It is donation based. Don't forget, keep tapping those likes. This tapping is free, sharing is free, reposting is free. Okay, and commenting is free. Just a simple hello. I am human. I deserve to be treated like a human. And just to put in perspective on how much it costs to be a tarot reader, I had to pay over £200 to stream to multiple apps a year. I have to pay for all my decks, which cost anywhere from £10 to £100 each. May I just add that in? I have to pay for my devices, which are over £100 each, up to £1,000. I have to pay for my equipment. So we've already gone well over £5,000. Not even joking. We've gone well over £500. I have to pay for my phone bill, just so you guys can text and call in. Okay, so please don't forget to leave a like and tap, because that is free. And remember, if you become a super fan, you do get half price readings and multiple other things as well. So it actually is beneficial if you're on TikTok. Also, don't forget, I do have Patreon as well. Would anyone else like a reading, or are we just going to stop here for today? I don't really want to just be sat here doing nothing. Not gonna lie. Anyone else like a reading? I mean, thank you to everyone that has booked a reading with me. But would anyone else like one, or am I just wasting my time sitting here? I think I'm wasting my time now. Right, I'm going to pop off because I think everyone's gone to the twink. And to go and give them likes for just sitting there and gifting them for just literally sitting there. So to everyone that actually stayed to see proper entertainment, thank you. I will see y'all in the next one. Tulip it for now, and have a lovely rest of your evening, afternoon, or whatever time it is for you guys. It will be paid tomorrow, so just warning to anyone that thinks they can get a freebie tomorrow. It is not free, it is paid tomorrow. So have a good one. Tulip it for now, and bye for now. Mwah.